which can really happen while when you are nervous. I thought the bird was going to fly into me. Are you scared of vlogging in public? I completely understand, because even right now I'm nervous because I can see that people are going to be walking past me and they are going to be wondering what I'm doing. So I completely get the fear of vlogging in public. But here are some tips to help you through with it. So for example, focus on your message instead of the people walking past you, etc. Focus on what you actually want to communicate to your audience. And also practice really often, because the thing is, sometimes when something is not common to us, we can feel as if it's out of our comfort zone. But the more often you practice, the more confident you will be. And believe me when I tell you, I have butterflies in my tummy right now as I am talking. I am feeling really self-conscious, but I also know that sometimes you have to push through it and you'll start feeling more confident. And even now when I'm talking, it can actually feel like an out-of-body experience. You can actually think like, am I actually doing this? But by focusing on your message instead of what your surroundings are, instead of thinking that all eyes are on you, really think about what do you want your audience to understand by you talking about. For me, for this particular video, I want to help people not feel so embarrassed when they're out in public vlogging, and I want them to not feel so scared. Try and plan before you film. Know your talking points. Maybe write it down. I've written some points so that I can remember what I'm going to talk about, or have a mental script if you don't like writing down, so that when you come out, you know, okay, this is what I'm going to focus on chatting about, instead of, going off in tangents and rambling, etc., which can really happen while when you are nervous. I thought the bird was going to fly into me. And sometimes, you can plan as much as you want, but sometimes unexpected things happen, and that's also fine. You can also go with the flow. And if you think, okay, but people are staring at me, the reality is they just may be curious. They may just be wondering what you're doing. They have no ill intentions about you. They are just wondering what's happening. And it's normal to sometimes look at somebody when they are filming content, etc. And it's just the curiosity. So don't make your mind wander and think, oh, they are thinking this about me. They are thinking I'm crazy to be filming content in public. Oh, they are thinking, what am I doing out and about filming this video? No, sometimes we can make it seem much bigger than it actually is, and what it actually is about. You can use a small camera, or you can use a small phone like I am right now, because it's less conspicuous, and you may feel like, okay, this is not very heavy to carry around. It's easier, and you can feel more confident just by simply using a phone. So don't feel like you have to have fancy equipment to start vlogging. And right now I'm trying my very best to act like I belong here, like I belong here to actually film this content. And you sometimes have to fake the confidence, fake the confidence until you actually feel it, because I'm telling you, a fear can really stand in your way of actually doing the things that you want to do. For such a long time, I actually wanted to have a vlog on this particular YouTube channel, but I took ages to actually create this vlog because I was nervous. I was so nervous about putting myself out there on this channel. So feel the fear and really do it anyway. Remember, your video may not be perfect, but you learn every time that you vlog. You learn something. You learn about angles, audio, etc. So don't be hard on yourself. If you vlog and it doesn't come out perfect, don't be so judgmental about your efforts. Be kind to yourself. Another tip is to actually be where it's a bit noisy. Like, for example, you can hear the sound of the ocean right now. So it's like creating that energy, that vibe. And it also can make you feel a bit more relaxed. Whereas if it's completely secluded, you may be a bit more nervous. On the other hand, maybe if you're starting out, go to areas which are quieter rather, where there aren't many people walking about. Maybe there are a few, but you can build your confidence. Remember, confidence on camera, confidence with vlogging, it takes time. As they say, YouTube is a marathon, not a sprint. So don't expect immediate results. Also enjoy the process. Enjoy the process of being out and about sharing your ideas, sharing your messages, and just enjoy the process, because when you enjoy the process, you become less nervous about it. When you have fun creating the content, you feel less nervous about it. So I'm going to practice now and do a little walking and walk and talk to show you that, this is how it can be done. And I'm not perfect at this, far from it, right? And even like right now, I know that maybe these people are going to be looking at me, but hey, you keep talking, keep walking, don't focus so much on people passing you by. Like I said, you can sometimes fake the confidence until you feel it. And that's the thing. Sometimes when you see other people vlogging in public, you may think that they are super confident, but the reality is that they are absolutely nervous inside. You just don't know, right? You don't know how a person is really feeling, but it's about what we exude. And that's what I'm trying to say. You can learn how to vlog. You can learn how to feel more confident. You can learn how to not think that all eyes are on you. You can achieve your dreams. Vlogging is something that you want to do. Vlogging in public is something that you've always wanted to do, but you've put it off. I'm here to tell you, do it. Don't regret not doing the things that you want in life. This YouTube channel of mine is all about YouTube successes, failures, growth. And if that's something that you enjoy, do subscribe. And also, if you're scared of showing your face on camera, then watch this video next, because it's all about facing our fears of showing our face on camera. And even now, I don't want to continue this vlog for too long, because let me pace myself. Let me, yes, step out of my comfort zone, but also pace myself. I don't have to overdo it. I can try bit by bit to get there. Have a fantastic week.